Welcome back, everybody. Cappuccino behind the scenes here at another awesome episode of Let's Talk Local. Hey, today in the booth, we have the famous Aldrin Briones, musician, godlike character that sits there and shoots laser beams from his eyes. That's a lie. Listen, if you like what you see here today, go to the old Google box, YouTube, 216 Creator Studios. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Ding that bell for the future notification. Always appreciating the support. Also, feel free to drop a comment in what you like about the show. Drop a comment in what you don't like about the show. We're always trying to improve the show. There is no wrong answer. Tim Paul today is hosting. Tim, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing just fantastic. It's early in the day and nothing's gone wrong yet, almost.
So, now that you said it out loud, is there wood?
Come on,
man, what are we doing
right?
here?
Yeah.
Tim is huge in this community, so we're going to take a quick second and talk about our sponsor today is Piano Trends. Listen, if you're looking for a piano, maybe two pianos that you can put on top of each other, stack them like Legos, you might need that in your house. No, but folks, check it. If you are a musician and you play the piano, we have pianos. We also have trumpets, xylophones. We have guitars, drums, you name it. Piano Trends covers it, as well as lessons. Hey, is your kid going to school now? Are they in band? Are you looking not to spend a lot of money on that instrument? There is a package deal here to where not only lessons, but we wrap in the instrument for you as a pay-as-you-go, pay-to-own. Isn't that right, Tim?
That's absolutely correct. And we've been doing it now for 36 plus
years.
Yeah,
many years.
Yeah.
Now, the best way to get a hold of Piano Trends is...
Well, actually, if you go to our website, which is real easy, pianotrends.com, you can also, you'll find our email addresses there, but you can also call us. And the phone number is easy to remember. It's 815-47-PIANO.
That's right. So it spells out. I love that because I have to still look at the phone to figure out the number to letter ratio.
Right.
Yeah. It shows you my generation, I guess. So listen, we got great guests today. Let's go ahead and bring them in.
We do. I'm so excited about today because this looks like really something that I think everybody will be excited about and be interested in. We're welcoming Linda and Ryan Rickerson. And I pronounced your names correctly?
That's correct.
Yeah.
There's a first for anything.
That's a first. Yeah. How about that? Yeah. Thank you for having an easier name to
no worries.
To enunciate.
We did it just for you.
You did. Thank you so much. So let's start out. Tell us about Native Gardens is your business. I know you've been in business now for a couple of years. You launched in 2024. Yep. Tell us a little bit about Native Gardens and the background and what you guys do. Tell everybody what's going on with Native Gardens.
You like me to tell you? All right. We do natural restoration basically. So if you are a homeowner or a business owner or municipality and you're looking to naturalize an area, turn turf into some native pollinator plants and gardens, you come to us and we'll help you eliminate anything that's non-native and install natural plants and ecosystems.
Okay, fascinating.
So I'm gonna
bring on in.
Try to simplify it a little bit more because a lot of people don't know what native landscaping is. Anything that belongs here is native, like anything native to our area. So we'll clear out invasives that tend to take over and destroy ecosystems a lot of the time and restore it back to what it's supposed to be. And that helps a lot of ways. It helps with erosion control. It helps with water and soil quality. It saves clients money because when you bring things in that don't belong, or if things are there that don't belong, it raises the cost of your water bill. You're constantly trying to give it what it needs. Yeah,
something that doesn't belong there.
Yeah. So if it's native, then it knows what it's doing and it just does its thing. And it's very low maintenance.
Now, does that change? Because I know, what are we, zone 5 here? Is where
zone 5, 6.
Zone 5, 6. So, and that can vary over time. It changes a little bit.
It can, right? But for native floral and fauna from our state specifically, or within a 200-mile radius, the plants that belong here, they kind of take care of themselves. After they're established a while. And you take out some of the bad guys, whether it's buckthorn, honeysuckle, some noxious weeds, these guys take care of your land for you.
Now, do you do soil testing to see what is good for that particular area there, or particular?
We can
lot?
here, especially in northern Illinois, we are more of a moraine area. Moraine Hills is just up the road, and then out in Kane County, we have all these canes and stuff. So most of our native species here will benefit the soil and help change your soil if they're planted there. A lot of subdivisions, and if we're talking about like homeowners looking for work,
Sure.
most of the time when they come in, they'll plow a woodland or they'll plow a farm field and remove almost all the nutrients in topsoil. And then they'll build all the houses in a clay base. And then they'll bring back only like 2 or 3 inches of soil for turf grass to have what we all learned was the American dream, basically.
Exactly.
Exactly. No good, no benefit.
Yeah. I mean, it looks really nice.
Yeah. For a while.
But now we're starting to learn, a lot of governments, municipalities, homeowners, a lot of green initiative is happening in the world right now to help us make the world more sustainable.
Well, no, it's obvious you're not going to plant a palm tree here in northern Illinois. What are some of the plants or trees that are kind of borderline that shouldn't be planted here? And then tell us some of the things that grow really well here.
All right, you want to go top 3 bad guys? You want to throw some bad guys out there?
Throw the bad guys first, and let's end with the good.
Yeah, so when we came over here, the Boston Tea Party, we brought a lot of buckthorn with us. And buckthorn we brought it here originally basically for privacy and hedgerows is what history tells us. And that was so people could subdivide the land. This is my land, this is yours. But here in America, North America specifically, buckthorn has no natural predators. So what happened over the past 300 years is that the species has taken over, specifically here in the Midwest, all of our woodlands and natural areas.
Yeah.
You may see a forest preserve locally, and you may look at the tree line, and it's 100% thick, and it looks like a beautiful woodland or forest. And then you might see them mowing all the understory down. Well, that understory here, most of the time in Illinois, is what the buckthorn or the honeysuckle is, taking over, creeping, and not allowing any of our natural trees or species to grow.
Well, and I can attest to that personally, Ryan, because we actually had buckthorn in our yard.
It's a tough one.
Oh, it was nasty. Yeah. But we got rid of it. We finally got it pulled out and got rid of it. And the arborvitaes that were in that same garden doing much better.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. So there's proof in the pudding there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It slowly invades buckthorn, honeysuckle, even some noxious natives, box elders, black cherries.
Oh, what's that one that we did last year for the driveway?
Burning bush?
No. It was a real bad one that you had to.
Some call it bamboo, but it's not bamboo. Oh my God.
Before the end of the show, it will come to you.
It will come.
Yeah,
you don't really see it that much. Knotweed, Japanese knotweed.
Okay, there it is.
That's a tough one. That's almost impossible to take care of within 1 year. But
wow,
getting that, it could take over driveways, grow through foundations. It's an incredibly tough plant.
That is tough. So, what are some of the good trees? What should people strive for to put in their yard that will help?
Well, it all. Honestly, when it comes to homeowners, it's personal preference.
Sure.
Not only do we work with homeowners, but we work with businesses, forest preserves, counties, and when you go with homeowners, it's what they're looking for. Maybe you got a low spot in your yard that retains water during heavy rains. Turf grass roots are, about 2 inches long.
Okay.
So they're not really absorbing that much water. However, you start planting any of these species that you see here or native, like grasses, blue stems, sedges, Penstemon digitalis, any of these root systems can get up to their taproots, can get 8 to 12 feet long underground and absorb all that water and help soak it up and naturalize the area. So you no longer have those issues.
Grass.
It kind of depends. Yeah, the property, what kind of like I said, if you have something that retains a lot of water, you're going to plant different plants and
Sure.
species than something else. I would say one of the good guys that everybody thinks is bad are dandelions.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We don't plant those.
We don't plant them.
They're naturally this.
I don't
We
think
don't
you
plant
have to
them.
plant those.
No,
They show
but
up.
They are actually, they're one of the first pollinators that come out in the spring that help all the bees and come out, and that's what they get their nutrients for. So before you start cutting them down, and I recently started making I made dandelion honey. It's really good for you as long as you don't pick them from where somebody may have herbicide, but if you have them in your yard, you can make a lot of things with those, and also like all of these other flowers.
Sure.
If you're into it.
Sure.
I'm
She's into
I have
it.
lots of hobbies, and that is
I can
my
tell you're into dandelions. Yeah.
I love my
Yeah.
dandelions. Yes.
Well, I've heard of dandelion wine, so maybe
Dandelion wine, dandelion tea. It's all
Yeah.
very, very good for you,
Yeah,
packed
we
with
just did some
nutrients.
honey, right?
Yeah, I just did dandelion honey,
Okay.
which is just one step further than
Mhm.
dandelion tea. And I'm about to make a dandelion face wash. So,
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
That's fascinating. So everybody out there, if you've got dandelions in your yard, let them
Yeah.
let them be. Yeah. let 'em
again,
be.
disclaimer: do not pick them from public places because you don't know if they herbicide. You don't want to put that stuff
That's
in your
true.
body.
That's,
So only from a
100%
safe
true.
place,
There you go.
as goes with any foraging.
Yes.
So before the show, Nico handed me this packet, and everybody can't see it out there, but it's a packet of seeds. What is what's in the seeds? Tell
So
us
this is the full list. I believe there's 26 different species of native Midwest wildflowers. We typically give these out to people. We just started Hometown Hug. If anyone knows what that is, they bring baskets for businesses to new homeowners. So we just joined that, and we're giving that to them. Parades, any type of public
Mhm.
event that we go to, we always bring them with so that we can spread it out to everybody and
No, that's
get it out
very
in the world,
cool. Yeah, very cool. Get people interested and introduce them to what you're doing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
correct.
exactly.
And those bags are little bags if you ever see one. That's just a 10 by 10 square foot area, which is perfect to get your feet wet
Sure.
in the door
Yeah.
when starting a natural area.
Yeah,
No,
'cause
it's
I want to do
fantastic.
something, instead of the candy and the plastic,
Right.
little things, all the
Mhm.
stuff that, ends up in the garbage
Right.
and landfills. I wanted to give something to the community that is worthwhile,
And I
that-
tell you what, at parades, you might see a lot of candy left over in the street, but I don't think we've ever seen any of our left over.
yeah, we
Everybody's
usually run out before
picking
that.
those up.
That's very
really cool and
That's
fun.
very cool. So obviously, you're a family-owned and operated business. What inspired you to start this 2 years ago? What were you doing before that got you into native gardens?
Well, he's been 20 plus years.
20 plus years in the industry,
All right.
specifically with other companies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Growing up, my dad was an arborist, so I was always working side jobs with him. So I've always been into it. But specifically, what pulled us aside and made us want to do this is in this industry, especially if you're doing municipal work.
Sure.
A lot of municipalities require businesses to give a certain percent of contracts to a minority-owned company. And in this niche industry already, specifically, it's very difficult to find a minority-owned company that can fill the need that these contracts have. With my experience at multiple other companies over the past couple of years, it's been hit or miss, or the company doesn't quite fill the needs of what the contract states. So after being in this industry long enough, and with Linda's management, superior background, and native background, we decided to start our own business.
Yeah.
Really, I'm going to say.
So minority owned, he means women owned.
Yeah.
So I own the company, yes.
Yes.
Very good. Well, and I see that here too. So how about you, Linda? What inspired you to do this? I know you did this with Ryan.
Yeah. Well, I know working for yourself is always better, right?
Yes.
It may be more struggle, but you have so much more freedom and you learn so much more, and it's just more fulfilling. And I know that he, his last company, like, parted ways, and I said, let's just do it.
Sure.
You know, let's, I've been grateful to be able to work part-time. I work at Carrie Ale House for the past 10 years after we had my daughter.
Our daughter.
Okay.
Our daughter.
After I had our daughter.
Yes,
I mixed that up.
Together. I was there.
You had it? Okay. He had the daughter.
You didn't do the hard part.
Yeah.
I still got the baby weight.
He was there on the couch.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so it gave us the opportunity, and you know, we had some money tucked away, so we just decided to go for it, and we're grateful to have a lot of connections already. With him being so bubbly and social.
Don't like to burn bridges, so at once a lot of people found out, and you know what? As soon as we made the jump too, people were calling out me for other opportunities. I was like, hey, guess what? We just started our own company, and we had a successful first year and a half, and here's the year number 2.
Yeah. And it feels really good to be able to do something good with the company. You know what I mean? Like we're doing restoration, we're doing conservation, we're giving back to the world, and that I love that about it. And I've been management, I've been customer service my whole life.
Sure.
So I'm running that back end, but I love learning about all of the plants. I've learned so much in the past couple years, and I'm still learning. So
yeah, it's fascinating. Yeah, I love that. It's obviously, being you guys know, being entrepreneurs is not for the faint of heart.
No,
but definitely a roller coaster.
Definitely a roller coaster. There's nothing steady about being an entrepreneur.
No.
You know, you're going to go through the ups and the downs and the trials and the tribulations, but it's always worth it, because you are in control of your destiny, good, bad, or indifferent. It's up to you, and you just don't plan on being at work at 9. You plan on being at work at 7 or 8, and you don't plan on going home at 5 o'clock. You may be there later. So a prospective homeowner or business, they contact you. What's the process? Do you go out to their homes and assess the property that they want to do? Is each one a little different?
Everyone's a little different.
Yeah.
Do you want to take away that one with our consultations?
Yeah, so initially go to the property, do a walkthrough, assess what's working for the property as far as neighbors go, what's any invasives they have, what's not working, what's damaging the ecosystem and surrounding area, determine what type of land they have. And I really love learning about like their goals, you know, because everybody's got different goals, and it's amazing to hear, you know, all these people that are excited about the conservation aspect of it. Yeah.
Sure.
So I think I went off on a tangent. I forgot the question, but
so if you call us, if you're Mr. Homeowner, they call us. We offer consultations that come with a detailed report, and basically we'll go out. I'll get your Google image. We'll meet on site together, walk around for about an hour, discuss your goals. I'll take inventory of what you have, what you don't have, see what we may need to do, any of the work you want to do. And basically it gives, for a homeowner business, it gives you the opportunity to give us a list of your dreams. Let's say you want a natural pond in your backyard with prairie plants everywhere and a hedgerow of native shrubs to block your neighbor.
Okay.
Now we could do that in the consultation report and give you a realistic high ballpark on what that may cost. And it gives you the opportunity, even as unrealistic as that goal may be, to actually realistically see how much it may cost you.
Sure.
And then through that list and the consultation report, you can pick out what's important to you and your family and what you want to take care of, whether it's budget reasons or other projects coming up. You can knock one off at a time. And so that's what we offer with our consultation report. It's like a well-rounded, all-encompassing report with, even if it's something you think is just so outlandish, it's your opportunity to ask us about it.
Right.
For me to do our due diligence and give you a high ballpark price. And then once you review it, look over, you pick A, B, X, and Y out of everything,
Mhm.
and then we fine tune it to give you an actual proposal for what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works for businesses and homeowners. With HOAs, all the natural areas around ponds, we do that too. That's more of maintenance or installations.
Sure.
And that's usually per specs to meet a need that an HOA needs to do,
Okay.
specifically. But for homeowners and business owners, the consultation is a great first step, especially if this is a new world to you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and the other thing that I like about what you guys are doing, ecologically speaking, it's far better for the environment, just the air that we breathe
Yeah,
around
absolutely.
here. Yeah. So tell us a little more about that, how what you do is actually helping the environment as we move along here with everything that you're doing with when you're helping out homeowners and businesses doing this.
It's creating more biodiversity. It's all of the flowers that you plant. We have like plant pollinator seed packets that you put out. It brings all the pollinators in. That's obviously good for the environment.
Sure.
It gives them a place, to come, and you get to see them.
Yeah.
Up close and personal.
Water quality.
Yeah, soil and water quality.
Stormwater management.
Explain stormwater management.
Yeah, stormwater, like runoff from your house, like gutter downspouts.
Yeah.
Instead of it just going right into the turf grass or going right into the ground, or let's say it goes right into a sewer right away. Putting a natural buffer there to filter the water before it goes back into its right away or the sewer, that will basically filter the water before it needs to go to a plant.
Okay.
Take out any of the toxins in it and make it nice and clean as it goes by.
That's fantastic. Do you have gardens anywhere set up where people can come and see what you do?
Yeah, I mean, we got some clients. I'm not going to give specific addresses, but in the Coventry area, we have a few clients out here in Crystal Lake. Wayne County Conservation was a big one. We did a Bradford pear removal for them last year. That was huge. That's a very big noxious plant, a Calgary pear or Bradford pear that everyone has in their yard.
I would say Hawthorne Elementary, I believe it is.
And we
did a natural classroom outside installation for them, and he built like an outdoor whiteboard for them, and
Nice.
little logs to sit on. With the PTO. And planted a bunch of natural plants, which we would love to do more of. So if you have a school and you're looking for
part of PTO,
that was a very fulfilling job, and we'd love to do more of that. Right now we're working with the Johnsburg Library pro bono to try and help them eradicate some of the invasives there. But a lot of the libraries too, and this has nothing to do with us, but a lot of the libraries around town have seed libraries now, which is amazing. I just did they had like I forgot what it's called. You tour all of the different libraries, and there's like 15 of them. And by going to all of them, I saw they all have these seed libraries that you can get, and they have native seeds there. We just dropped some off at Johnsburg and Fox Lake to donate. But I think it's amazing to see that. Johnsburg even has some classes, to teach about it.
Native gardening or regular gardening.
Yeah, she's really nice. But we're trying. We want to get that at McHenry Library. I did put a request in saying we'd help them start it, but we haven't heard back. Hopefully soon.
Hopefully you will.
Hopefully you're listening to McHenry Library.
Yeah, McHenry Library.
Yeah.
Send a message back.
Exactly. And then people out there can do that. So there's an educational aspect to this, obviously, as well, too.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Spread the word to it. Yeah.
Because and here's the thing, not to hate on traditional landscape companies or anything, but most of the flowers and plants you see here, typically, we are grown up to believe that they're weeds in our yard. So a typical landscaper, when they're trying to maintain one of these areas, they're going to see a broadleaf weed there that kind of looks like a dandelion or a thistle, but it's actually, a rudbeckia.
Okay.
And they'll probably remove it right away. So that's where the educational aspect of this comes. And the majority of what we do, because yes, you could be a client that says, yeah, we want a natural garden, but you know what? it's going to take up to 3 years to actually get that full, robust, beautiful thing, the picture that's in your head. The first year it's going to look like, dirt with a blanket on top of it. Then you're going to get things that pop up that look like dandelion rosettes, to the untrained eye.
Yeah.
But that is why we create things like this. So you could go out there, we could help educate you. You could educate yourself and develop expectations so you know the process throughout this whole thing.
Well, I think that's part of the educational process, because in the age of instant gratification,
Yes.
Correct.
I mean, there are plugs and bigger
Yeah.
plants you could buy. They do run a little more money if you
Yeah,
want that
yeah.
instant
Mhm.
gratification.
Sure.
So it is
But
possible.
it's so gratifying to see something from seed, become this big,
That's
beautiful
right.
thing.
It's like
So
raising your own children.
you just need
right?
patience. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about patience. And I think that the world could use a little bit more of that. honestly,
Exactly. I agree.
Slow
with
it
you
down a little
100%.
bit.
Yeah.
And there's beauty in the process.
Yeah. Well, and what I love about what you guys are doing too, it's community based. You're doing good for the community and you're giving back to the community. Just the fact that you're volunteering and helping out the libraries, and you're doing it pro bono, that's giving back to your community. And that's an important aspect, especially of being an entrepreneur. It's important to do that, because what you give out will come back
Mhm.
to you. So, well, I am fascinated by the way you guys are doing this and running your business. I think it's really exciting. What are the plans now for the future? You've been in business now for a couple of years, your own business doing it.
Correct.
What are your future goals and plans for the next couple of years as you get this thing off the ground even more?
So right now we've been basically doing, mostly businesses and residences, which we want to keep doing. I am in the process. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Apex Accelerator program.
I have not. Tell me about that.
Okay, so we actually started, and this is good for other small businesses to hear, with the, excuse me, was it the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center, through McHenry County College. And that has been amazing. You get a mentor, it's all free, and they'll help you from start of the company. They have a couple free courses all the way through maturity. Any questions you have, you can email them, they'll meet with you, and it's amazing. So that's actually who we went to at first. And it's been invaluable. But I guess going from that, right now I am in the process of officially certifying us as a woman-owned business. We hope as we add employees that we add women to the crew to get more, of the female presence in the what's the word I'm looking for? Industry.
The women are a huge
That's
part
it.
of this industry too.
Yeah.
And when I first started, I'd say it was maybe 25% women. But over the past years, I worked at a company in Yorkville for 2 years as an operation manager, and I had a 50-50 crew, maybe even a reverse 75-25. And it was great to see everyone coming up, and especially this industry being so equal and prepared to do
absolutely
the same work.
Well, worthy goals for sure.
Yeah.
So if people want to get more information about native landscaping, how do they do that? Where do they go?
Your Ecological Solutions.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
why say no when it feels so good to say yes?
That's the slogan.
I like it.
Dig into it.
One
thing I will say that somebody that we do work with is the Land Conservancy.
It's TLC.
TLC.
Yeah.
They are a nonprofit conservation organization. And they will, what is it, $50, I think? Then come to certify your yard. What is it?
Oh, you could get a certification for native gardening at home, or TLC at home, conservation at home.
Or
businesses could do it too.
Yeah.
They come out and do a free consultation for you if you're interested. And I don't want to say anything incorrectly, so forgive me if I do, TLC. But they come out and they'll do the consultation for you and basically let you know, if you'd like to be a part of this program, you should probably get rid of X, Y, and Z and install, whether it's a rain garden here or maybe along the strip of your driveway, a whole natural area. Then we'll come back out and we'll observe it and make sure it's all looking good. And you can get basically it's a membership, and you get a really awesome placard put in your yard.
Very nice.
And we are a part of their vendor list. We get
Yeah.
a decent amount of clients from
So
them.
if anybody's interested in doing that, they just contact you and you.
They
help
can
them through
contact
that.
us. They can reach out to TLC. TLC, a lot of people get, because a lot of first, when people are looking to do this work, who are you going to go talk to right away? Usually they'll call like a park district, which will then lead to a conservation district, and then the conservation district will lead them to TLC, and then TLC leads them to us.
Nice.
Or you can just come straight to
Or
us.
you can come, you can come straight to us, but
Comes
there's
full
a lot
circle.
of different nonprofit conservation organizations in the area.
ABC Birds is
And you
another big
can
one.
you can just go to their websites too and find out information. And they have, if you want to get your feet wet and learn about invasive removals and stuff, you can sign up for some of their volunteer days and go in there. So
That's fascinating. That's fantastic. Well, before we sign off, what are your favorite plant? Each of you, your favorite plant to work with? Do you have one? Nobody ever asked you that before.
no.
How about you, Alden? What's your favorite plant?
Marijuana? Just kidding.
Not the profit-based one.
I see prairie smoke. I think prairie smoke's a nice native that comes up this time of year, and it just looks like pink, purple smoke on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. I love all plants.
All plants.
I love
okay.
all my plants. They're my little children.
Well, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Yeah. How about Aldrin? How about you? What's your favorite plant?
Gosh.
The oh gosh plant.
Yeah, that's it. The oh gosh plant is my favorite. I don't know. I don't know the names of a lot of plants, honestly, but dandelions. Dandelions are my favorite. I
There
thought
you
that from
go.
the beginning.
All right.
Giving the props they deserve.
Well, I like every species of evergreen trees. I love I love trees that they don't change during the winter. They're still there. You can still see them and enjoy them then.
Eastern cedars, just smell lovely all the time.
Yeah. What is the best evergreen tree for our area? What grows the best out here?
Honestly, Eastern cedars do. They can
Eastern
get pretty
cedars?
noxious. They're typically the evergreens that you'll see.
Noxious
Noxious means
Thank you.
I know he
Noxious
throws
means
out
that-
some big words. I try to get him on it to complain.
Noxious.
I thought he
means-
said obnoxious.
Yeah. Noxious means it's like native, but it can overpopulate and become a monoculture if it's not either taken care of, or if you don't have other species to counteract its growing area.
Okay.
So, box elders, the eastern cedar, black cherries. There's a handful of them out there. Even cattail. There is a native cattail, but our cattails out here are a mix between native and Eurasian.
Fantastic. Wow. That's great. Okay, so once again, tell us your website.
I did it the first time.
Your Ecological Solutions.com.
YourEcologicalSolutions.com. Check them out, everybody, and scan the QR code on the screen. And
Oh, it's up there.
it's up there.
Sorry,
But you
there we
pointed
go. It's everything's backwards. There we
That's
go.
right. It's up there. So, everybody, thank you for being with us. This was a great show. Let's talk local. Thanks to our sponsors, Piano Trends Music. Thank you, Aldrin, for producing back there today. And 216 Creative Studios. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Remember to smile, be kind, and keep on keeping on, everyone.
Every story's worth a little bliss. From the heart of the town to the open air, let's talk local, we're taking you there. 216 Creative Studios, where the magic starts. Local businesses, their real work of arts. From the cafes to the shops on the